Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's gratitude and affirmation practice. Actually, yesterday's gratitude and affirmation practice. Thank you so much for being here. Look at my hair. New hair. Who this? Um, anyways, let's talk about yesterday. I was going to try and get you guys a video, but I ended up going from work directly to my hair appointment. And then by the time I got home, it was dark out. And then, ended up hot tub, shower, bed, usual routine. However, I was like, no, like it's going to be so cool to, do a video outside for the first time with my hair. And, my hair doesn't really hold a curl. So just pretend, like that's what it looked like. This side's a little bit better, but pretend that the curl was kind of like up here. And that's what we're working with. But this is the first time that I've gone a warm blonde. And again, outside is better. But I think this is what I'm going to do going forward because it actually keeps the peachy tones in my face. I look alive. So anyways, super excited to have my hair done. Number one, gratitude. Number two, I slept really good last night. Number three, hot tub was really nice. I'm actually, this will be the message of the day, so I'll wait to say that. But it's been really nice just to like relax in the hot tub at the end of the day and continue to work on my back and like practicing relaxing, not doing one of these and relaxing my shoulders and then pulling the back from your back muscles is almost if someone was like pinching you in the top of your back and pulling back. It's not like from the front and sticking the front of your body out. It's from the back and you're pulling back with those back muscles. So I've still been practicing that. And actually, I'm so excited because let's see what it was: hair, slept well, hot tub. And then 4 is going to be, I'm actually seeing progress now. I've been doing this for the last 2 weeks, I believe, is when I first started talking to you guys about the fact of how much I roll my shoulders forward and how much, without realizing, my shoulders get pulled up. And I'm starting to see a lot of progress I'm catching it quicker. I'm more aware of it. And it really is it's like muscle memory. You have to train it out of yourself. So, don't be upset if it doesn't happen all at once. Number 5 for the day. What else happened yesterday? I'm really grateful that yesterday was Thursday. It has been a crazy busy work week, but I've had a lot of nice stuff happen. It's been really productive, but sometimes there's weeks where you're like, I need the weekend and I need to decompress. I also thought about this today. The last time I actually truly took a vacation or, just traveled outside of the country, which is my thing to do, it's been over a year ago. I mean, I guess I did go to the Philippines for a work trip, but yeah, I'm so looking forward to going to the UK. Or it's really just going to England. I keep saying the UK, but it's really willed it down to England. Number 6 for the day. Having this food and the variety of salad mixes now, I will say they're not still the healthiest because of all the stuff that they put in it, but the variety is much appreciated. I had a barbecue cherry one the other day that was so good. And then yesterday's was like a sesame ginger concoction. That was decent, but I don't think I'm going to get that one again because I think I can definitely say that soy it's like coconut. My body does not like it. And I'm breaking out in weird places. Like, do you see that red dot on my hand that looks like a bug bite? And it's not. It's a reaction. So anyways, and if you're wondering why I'm like right here, this is the room with the best light, and I really, really was so excited about my hair. So anyways, you're gonna get 2 videos of this, and then tomorrow we got a drive ahead of us, so you'll definitely get some sort of car, nature, outside food. Not really sure yet. We're gonna see how the day goes and see where it takes us. I'm sorry. Tomorrow you'll get an outside video. It's the next day that I have a drive. So, what are we even on? 6? I think we're on 6. So, 6 for the day. I feel like I had an interesting experience yesterday. What did I don't remember. Being consistent though with walks in the morning and walks at night has been so nice. And did I even walk at night yesterday? I guess I did. It was super brief, but I've been really enjoying having that back into my routine. And I think that's probably why I've been a little bit more tired, because I'm doing that. I'm doing writing. But just the outdoors, and it's so lush and green and peaceful, and spring is fully upon us now. And yay, I'm so excited. I'm so happy for spring. Number 7. 7 for the day. This is almost going to be another food one. I heard back from my cousin, and I am so excited. So it looks like I'm going to spend some time with him soon. Cannot wait. Out of all the cousins, I feel like I see them probably the most. Yeah. And that's still like once a year, which is crazy to think about. And I just thought about my other cousin who is probably close to the area that I'm in. I need to message him and see. 7? 7 for the day? You guys. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to this, but it's now on my list. I pick up food places. I need to start asking you guys for recommendations, because I will go and you will get a video of a food place if you recommend it to me, and if I have time and or am in the area. There's a donut place. I am not a donut person. I did travel to Vegas for some donuts. However, there's this donut place that actually looks pretty good, and they cut the donut in half and they put ice cream in it. You guys know me and ice cream. Also, still have not had any of those cravings for ice cream after I ate those 2 pints. I did tell my friend Jose about it though, so hopefully he goes and he's like, $9 for ice cream, and I was like, yes, Jose, $9, but it's so worth it. So anyways, that's 7. Number 8 for the day. I am so grateful. So today I went riding. Tomorrow I'm going riding. And Monday I went riding. And I'm super excited that I've gotten to go riding and just try out different stuff, doing jumps. Like it's challenging, but I'm a fast learner, and it's just so nice to just be on a horse. Like I just really like it. So even though that wasn't necessarily something that I did for yesterday's day, I'm still thinking about going my first time riding and just getting the experience of trying something new. You guys know how I am with experiences. So 8 for yesterday. The stars yesterday were so bright, and they were just lighting up the sky. It was just so cool to sit there and relax and look at the stars. It was beautiful. Oh, that's another thing that I did with yesterday. Number 9, I'm grateful I got to talk to my aunt. It was very interesting. I was heading inside, and I just happened to pick up the phone while she called, and we had an hour-long conversation. We've been talking a lot this week. This week has been very energetically weird. Super, super weird. But we're getting through it, guys. And just know, energy shifts, energy can change. Keep that in mind. And 10 for the day. I'm grateful that I am way more kind to myself. And even in my mind, I even tell myself how proud of myself that I am for being kinder internally towards myself. It has taken me a long time in life to reverse, I think, the inner voice that I had. And it's just so nice to see that I speak up for myself in my mind now. And I do not let, like, my whole way of talking to myself. I remember one of the first videos that I talked about the inner voice with you guys. and how difficult it was to even hold kind thoughts for myself. And now there's a total shift where it's almost intolerable to not speak kindly to myself. And there are a few moments where like I'll get frustrated, but I immediately remind myself like, no, we do not talk to ourselves that way anymore. And I've even seen a shift with external, how people talk to me. Remember, like we kind of create, I guess this is just kind of going into the message, and we're going to let this flow because I think someone else needs to hear this. And it's super relevant for my week this week. We are creating our reality. And I heard this other girl, she literally, this is the one person I've ever heard, because there's a technique that I do with my clients. I call it the mirror technique. And maybe I could get into that at a later time. But essentially, the way that this girl explained it was pretty similar. We're all walking around holding up mirrors, right? They are our mirrors. We are theirs. And so it's so true. So the things that you have not worked through for yourself will come up for you again and again and again until you do something about it, and decide to live differently. At any given time, you are accepting the minimum you are willing to accept in life. And I'm so proud of myself from a emotional standpoint. I have really raised my standards. And now, like, I have a foundation internally to stand on, so that when other people talk to me, I can just say, hey, I hear you, but this is not a healthy conversation for me right now, so I'm going to leave and we can have it at a different time. That, or just how, here's the interesting thing, guys. We think that it's the expectation, or we put expectations on others for certain ways to treat us when we don't even treat ourselves in that way. How can you possibly expect someone to be kindly worded to you all the time if you're inside you beating yourself up for it? The reason that you need somebody else to speak kindly to you is because they're doing double work, because you're not doing the work for yourself and speaking kind to yourself first. Anything external should just be like, think of it like icing on the cake. It should not be it should not be the thing that you gravitate to and take for yourself, because you can't, won't do it for yourself. It always requires you to do it for yourself first. And if you don't, there are going to be inconsistencies. There are going to be inconsistencies. And the other thing is, someone else filling your cup in that way is never going to be enough for you. It's just not. So, and now when someone speaks kindly to me, it like hits differently. I don't feel like I need it to fill my cup up, but it's almost like when I hear that, I almost get proud of myself, and it's like an affirmation that triggers a loop for me feeling good about myself and going, oh my gosh, look at us recognizing that that's what we want. And man, like, you've done so much work. Like, good job for receiving that. Like, having the space. That's the other thing too, having the space to receive that. You don't speak kindly to yourself, you aren't going to be able to actually intake other people's kindness in that way. So it's more of like an affirmation of my own relationship with myself versus something that I'm relying on, because I can't rely on my relationship with myself. There's the difference. And so if you're wanting something from somebody else or in somebody else, chances are you're not giving enough of it to yourself. And for me, I think one of the belief systems I had to confront with that is, I'm not worthy to give it to myself. And that's kind of a really interesting thought, because I think for people who grew up 90s, maybe 80s, more like potentially had to be the ones to be the emotional caregivers or the emotional fill-ins or whatever, you know, that almost reaffirms that like other people are the ones to give you stuff and not like you. I wasn't taught how to really give myself what I need. And so it's been a really interesting process of unlearning giving to others and learning to give to myself first, to then have the excess like it almost like replicates out into other people. So, true story. Hope that was helpful for somebody. That's the message of the day. Now for the affirmations. Number 1, as always, I'm divinely guided and supported. I can ask for help whenever I need it, and I humbly, with gratitude, ask for help today. Number 2, I love myself deeply, fully, and completely. I allow myself to interact with my deepest desires at all times. Number 3, I do not allow myself to exist attached or under any expectation, obligation, or burden on myself. Anything that was attached is no longer, and I am fully free, and everything else just slips off. Doesn't even get a chance to attach. No, thank you. Number 5, I'm a person that everything works out for easily, effortlessly, quickly, in my highest favor, and for the good of all. Number 6, sleep is my divine practice. Deep, refreshing, peaceful, healing, soul refreshing sleep is available to me each and every night. I claim it tonight and every night. Number 7, I allow myself to exist in the present moment. That's it. I enjoy what is. Number 8, what a beautiful day to be alive. Let's claim the day, our accomplishments, our experiences, appreciate the fact that we're here to experience all this, and acknowledge that we are powerful co-creators of our present reality. Number 9 for the day. In all things, in all areas, I allow and encourage myself to exist in states of total abundance in all areas of my life. And I do not question this. This is my natural state. And anything that is not is, I can easily let it pass by. It is not for me. Number 9, I think we're on 9. Ooh. This is going to mean something to somebody. If you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say for this one. I allow the stars to hear your voice. All right, connect with the stars to hear your voice. There's a meaning behind that, but that, if it resonates with you, it resonates with you. And it can just be your own meaning. And 10 for the day. I breathe easily and deeply, unhurried, unbothered, in the sanctuary of bliss, peace, and protection where I powerfully reside. That is all for today's video. You guys are going to get another one. Love you guys so much. What are you grateful for? What are you affirming? How are you doing? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys for tomorrow's video or the next one. Bye.